Please take care of yourself and each other. And for now, good night from Chicago.
This program lineup is brought to you by Vision Express.
KUAM TV8, first on Guam.
KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adahi Itano program. Apply at matson.com. New Jeep Gladiators up to $7,000 off now at Cars Plus. Named the best vehicle for adventure in 2024. Get your Jeep Gladiator today at Cars Plus. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, serving your local breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites for over 45 years.
Ahead on KUAM News Primetime.
A Southern High mom is upset over how the Guam Department of Education is handling back to school for her student. She speaks with KUAM.
Plus, public education leaders taking the hot seat before senators as the mission to get all students back into the classrooms lingers.
Guam and NMI Democrats show their support for Harris Walz on the national stage. I'm Tomas Maglonia with full story on day 2 of the DNC.
Hafide and good evening. Welcome to KUAM News Primetime. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz. Thanks so much for making us a part of your day.
Well, Des, students want to be in school. That's the argument from at least one Southern high school parent.
She's upset over the delays, her frustration only growing over an apparent disconnect to get her child the equipment needed to begin online learning tomorrow.
The first day of their last year in high school behind a computer screen. That most likely isn't how many of the senior class at Southern High imagined their school year would start.
My daughter will be there. My daughter wants to be in school. I'm about to break down because she's so sad. It's her senior year. And she's going through all of this emotional and mental stress.
This Southern High mom says her daughter pictured the start of her senior year walking into a classroom and learning face-to-face.
She wants to be in school. She said, Mom, we did it. We did it for my junior year. Why do they have to shut our school down? Why do they have to close our school?
And on the day just before middle and high school students are set to begin online classes, this parent from the home of the Dolphins says she's been in the dark about laptop distributions, relying only on an alleged leaked message from Southern High staff of where to go for pickup.
Parents aren't being notified. You guys are not even updating it. You have my email, you have my phone, everything. But you're not giving us any updates.
Guam Department of Education Deputy Superintendent of Curriculum Joe Sanchez noted in a public briefing Tuesday that laptops are being distributed based on requests from students. Officials adding hard copy lessons are also available. Public health inspections are underway at the Southern campus, though no results were released as of news time. This mother tells KUAM she got word that the school may open Friday.
Possibly to open Friday. I said that is impossible. It is impossible. Did they coordinate with for the bus? Did they coordinate?
It's questions on top of parents and students left waiting to find out if their campus made the grade and when they will be able to return back to face-to-face learning.
Ongoing changes to class schedules, grab-and-go meals, and shared campuses. The emergency lingers nearly 1 week into the school year for public school students.
The situation is one that Guam Department of Education Superintendent calls a moving target. This as about a dozen campuses await health inspection and others still waiting set to begin online and alternate learning tomorrow.
A moving target that's moving pretty quickly. Public education leaders confident all students will be back in the classroom in the coming weeks.
If we continue to get the support at the level that we have been, in addition to our own folks, I think we can make that. It might be ambitious, but I'm not looking to say, well, let's slow down.
Guam Department of Education Superintendent Kenneth Swanson and his team going before senators during an oversight hearing Monday night. Lawmakers getting an earful of the millions of dollars being tapped for refurbishment contracts underway. 13 schools still need public health inspections. Dr. Swanson admitting health inspectors are keeping the pressure on Environmental Health's Francine Salas also telling senators they've added more to their team.
As a result of some of the criticism, we actually, now it's six. 6 inspectors are dedicated to school inspections. We've also received 3 additional inspectors from Guam EPA who used to actually work with our division.
Salas adding 4 additional inspectors are expected from the Department of Military Affairs.
So once we finish this opening sequence and get all of our schools certified and open, my objective is to be able to develop a schedule of about 2 a month that we will be continuously inspecting schools over the course of a year and not find ourselves in this situation again.
An ambitious goal also met with a temporary plan to feed the 6,000 students starting online learning Thursday.
We're going to be serving lunch, hot meal. It will be picked up from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. It's a 4-hour food safety window. Right now we're doing it at the school because we had we were working with the mayor's office. We haven't worked out everything with the mayors. So when we do work it out with the mayors, which they're very helpful right now, we are going to switch over to the mayor's offices so it'll be a little bit more convenient for the public.
GDOE spending $1.7 million in local funding for the grab-and-go meals through September.
The idea is to get the meals out to the kids. The easiest way to do it is not always the best way.
Additionally, Guam DOE confirms it lost 63 teaching staff from the previous school year due to reasons like retirement, promotions, and seeking employment elsewhere.
In Decision 2024 news, candidates are drawing numbers at the Guam Election Commission.
The selection will determine where they are placed on the ballot. This all comes in preparation for the general election scheduled for November 5th. We've got 76 days until then. To register and become a part of the election, visit gec.guam.gov for more information. KUAM will bring you a look at the sample ballot. Once all candidate numbers are drawn, we'll have the latest on KUAM.com. As your election source, KUAM's The Hub will begin featuring the candidates on the November general election ballot. We begin by speaking with the village mayors, and we've got 6 of them set to appear on The Hub tonight.
Speaking with us on The Hub is PD Mayor Jesse Alex, Sinahanya Mayor Robert Hoffman, Mangmung Totu Maiti Mayor Rudy Paco, Barrigada Mayor June Blas, and Alahan Mayor Anthony Chargaloff, and Tamuning Mayor Luis Rivera. All 6 are incumbents who are running unopposed. Watch what they have to say to voters on tonight's episode, the latest episode of The Hub, following primetime.
The Democratic National Convention held a celebratory roll call to publicly nominate Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz to lead the party's ticket. Regional correspondent Tomas Menglotny reports as Guam and the CNMI joined the national stage.
Guam and the Northern Marianas joining the nation in a celebratory roll call at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, throwing their entire support behind Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz to lead the party's ticket.
We proudly cast our 12 votes to the next first female president of the United States of America. Viva Kamala! Viva Kamala! Viva Kamala!
We are the Blue Waves of the Pacific, and we are proud to cast all 11 votes for our MVP, Kamala Harris. Viva Marianas!
Harris and Walz accepting the nomination from a rally in Wisconsin before they take the DNC stage later this week.
We are so honored to be your nominees. This is a people-powered campaign, and together we will chart a new way forward.
Former President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama also speaking to delegates at the end of day 2.
So no matter how good we feel tonight or tomorrow or the next day, this is going to be an uphill battle.
And together, we too will build a country that is more secure and more just, more equal, and more free. So let's get to work.
Tomas Manglona, KUAM News.
Wow, you can really feel the energy happening there in the Windy City. during that convention. But I really liked how they made a unique song to go
Right?
with each of the states and the territories. Lil Jon, I wish I was Georgia at that moment. And they called Georgia right before they called Guam. Did you hear the song?
Wow. Espresso?
Mm-hmm. Sabrina Carpenter, right?
Shout out.
Yeah, and I think it was Ain't No Mountain High Enough for the Northern Mariana Islands. Interesting how the DJ there selected those other hits,
that's
right?
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
We didn't want to go out there chanting and like and drumming away, but maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Up next, a deadly drug warrants federal authorities taking action to educate the public.
Plus, illegal migrants caught on our shores recently, each now facing charges in federal court. You're now watching KUAM.
Taco Bell is so good and so cheap.
I know, right? I wonder why.
What if they know we're broke? What if they're trying to be the good guys?
Ah. Thanks, Taco Bell!
Hafidegi, I'm Congressman James Moylan, and if you need assistance regarding federal issues, please give our office a call at 671-922-6673 or visit our website at moylan.house.gov.
Welcome back to Primetime. More than 5,000 lives lost across the nation in the fentanyl crisis.
The problem has the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration recognizing today as National Fentanyl Prevention and Awareness Day. The CDC predicts more than 107,000 people died last year from a drug poisoning or overdose. DEA Administrator Ann Milgram stating the shift to synthetic drugs has resulted in the most dangerous and deadly drug crisis in United States history. The Faces of Fentanyl exhibit at DEA headquarters stands as a solemn reminder of the toll this drug has taken on families all across the country, and it compels us to continue our fight against the cartels fueling the crisis. We hope you will join us on National Fentanyl Prevention and Awareness Day by remembering and honoring the lives lost.
The DEA seized more than 80 million fentanyl pills and 12,000 pounds of fentanyl powder just last year. The feds report fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that's approximately 50 times more potent than heroin and 100 times more potent than morphine. Learn more by visiting dea.gov/onepill.
More than a handful of Chinese nationals who snuck into Guam by boat were caught hiding out in the Arunao area over the weekend. A complaint filed in the District Court of Guam named the 6 defendants. On Sunday, Guam police officers got a call of the group hiding in private ranch properties in Jigo. Authorities confirmed 6 of them arrived from Saipan by boat after being granted legal entry into the CNMI under the Visitor Worker Visa program. Investigators found all had exceeded their expected stay. The group told the feds they paid a $10,000 transportation fee and relocated to Guam with plans to live and work for higher wages. Each faced charges of engaging in a conspiracy to transport, move, or attempt to transport, move an alien within the U.S., knowing or in reckless disregard of the fact that the alien came to, entered, and remained in the U.S. in violation of law. Company is celebrating their 40th anniversary.
And all week long, our Jonah Goncharfris is highlighting the birth, history, mission, and successes of Skip.
when you're a skip mom or a skip parent, right? You know, we talk about the kids, but as skip parents, competition mode is very, it's really different. It's not like it's a vacation. Competition mode is serious work. It's serious business. We have many early mornings into late nights. We have endless rehearsals, you know, and then we have to make sure that our kids are, you know, that they're eating, that they're well hydrated, and they're happy.
Skip Entertainment Dance Company is a beast of a machine and is well oiled and maintained by a dedicated team behind the scenes that consists of parents and staff, from making sure kids get to their dance classes, getting costumes ready, fundraising, and competition prep. Take, for example, Vanjie Arizala, who is a self-proclaimed skip mom for life, having seen 5 of her kids go through the dance program.
So I have 2 girls and 3 boys, and the girls started at 2.5 and the boys started about 4 or 5. So this started back in 1990. I would say 2001 is actually when my oldest girl started the touring company. So that's the one, the competitive travel company. She's now 31, but my youngest one is 16, and he is in his last year, his senior year at Skip.
That is over 23 years of being part of this amazing dance team. For Michelle Esperon, who joined Skip in 1999, although her last dance competition with Skip was in 2007, she's never left, as she now oversees all critical parts on what makes Skip work so well. It's a different view for her.
Seeing it behind the scenes, this company or this group, you know, they work really hard. The parents, they put out so much. I don't think a lot of people see that. They just see, okay, they're on stage, but it's so much work just to put on a concert, just to take them to competition, all the fundraising. They've done it all: food plates, cookies, car washes, everything. So it's to see that all come together and the end result, it's definitely worth it.
Both admit the takeaway from the program is more than just dance.
They do everything beyond. They learn self-confidence. They learn how to get along with everyone, because it's for most of dance, it's usually a team sport. So everyone goes out together. We've also traveled, like I said, 23 years of competition. Every summer is spent with this family, right? And all my kids dance, so we all enjoy. Like, I'll have 4 kids at competition at the same time. And they all support each other, and they're so close.
Definitely time management. We try to instill that into our daily lives as much as possible. Sometimes it always doesn't work out, so you kind of always have to plan for, you know, plan A, plan B, plan C, just in case, you know, the other plans don't work out, you know. And through Skip, it's thrown me a lot of curveballs, but we were able to work through it, you know, work together, and push through and just keep on going.
During her time with Skip, Esperon says a memorable moment for her is a recent one in June at their 40th concert.
It was seeing all of Skip's 40 years represented on stage.
And it's not just the dancers that have memories.
The very first time you go is really interesting. So I was pregnant right before competition. And my oldest daughter was 7 years old at the time. And so we were trying to decide, am I going to go on this trip or am I not? Because I'm about to give birth. So it was either going to be my husband or I. And it ended up, I gave birth 2 weeks before competition. And I took my 2-week-old to that competition. And she dressed up in an outfit that the dancers wore, because my mom would sew the clothes. So she would make outfits of, you know, from the scraps. And so she would have matching outfits with her older sister. So I think for me, that is probably the most memorable competition, seeing my daughter on the big stage for the first time. And it was just the most adorable thing, because they were like little 7-year-olds, you know, being sassy.
But at the end, it's that moment that makes all the craziness worthwhile.
Right, when we watch them on the stage for 3 minutes, so their dances are about 3 minutes. They practice endlessly, and then the dances are about 3 minutes long. All you can do is just feel the pride.
It's also that strong support system.
To Mrs. Knapp, Mr. Knapp, sometimes the ideas out there are, you know, high in the sky, but we just say, okay, we're gonna get it, we're gonna go, we're gonna do it, and you know, we push through. To the parents who believe, especially my parents, 25 years, and they never complain.
Come, let's have some appetizers. The annual Milo Ta Francesa is making a comeback for the first time in 5 years at the Hyatt Regency Guam Grand Ballroom. It all happens on August 28th from 6 to 9 p.m.
There will be wine, beer, cheese, and an amazing lineup of chefs, each making their own culinary creations using locally grown produce. Mitsuki Hirayama has more.
Half a day, I'm Mitsuki Hirayama here at Mezcal Chamorro Fusion Bistro in Hagåtña. Joining me here today are two very familiar faces, Chef Peter Dueñas, the president of the Micronesian Chefs Association, and Secretary Ken Stewart. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Half a day. Thanks for having us.
Half a day, and we're here because we're going to talk about a very exciting event coming up for all you foodies out there. Tell us about Milo Ta Francesa.
Well, Milo Ta Francesa was an event that we created several years back. Obviously, we didn't do anything since the start of COVID, so this will be our first re-debut in 5 years.
Yeah. In 5 years.
The last one we did was in 2019.
Well, one of the beautiful things about this event, every time we have it, is we have farmers with their produce that they've created, and they use produce as a key product in the villages you go through. We have 6 villages, you know, that are on this map you go through, food experience, and it's all wonderful how creative the chefs are, how they can take a produce item and create a beverage, and create a dessert, and then maybe a nice little chaser you can have, which is a savory item.
For $75, you get to taste all of that. You get to experience it. Chefs plating it up right in front of you. You've got wine, you've got craft beers, you've got cheese platters. I mean, that's just an unbelievable deal. And the best thing about it, our proceeds go towards helping future chefs of Guam.
You guys heard it. This event is on August 28th, next week, Wednesday, so make sure you don't miss out. It's at the Hyatt Grand Ballroom.
Yes.
So make sure you guys come and get your tickets. And your KUAM team will also be there, so if you see us, come say hi.
And before we get to your water home, if you saw there the Milo Ta Francesa, yes. I'm famished.
Me too.
Yeah, and excited to try it out, huh?
Yes, we're going to be there. Again, so guys, don't miss it. It's an event, again, you don't want to miss. For more information and to watch the full interview, make sure you check out KUAM.com.
Oh, I'm hungry already.
Me too.
Now for a look at your world at home.
Here's a view captured along the shore with the I Love Asa and Maina sign.
Get ready to soak up the savings this summer at Kmart. Since 1995, Kmart has been the ultimate summer destination for everything you need. From groceries, to outdoor living, to everyday fashions for the family, we've been there for you. 24 hours a day. Kmart is committed to saving you time and money by offering big international and American brands you know, at prices incredibly low. Whether you're finding the perfect shade for that summer glow in our beauty care aisles, firing up your summer cookouts from top brands like Weber and Kenmore, or gearing up for those outdoor camping and beach adventures, Kmart's your one-stop shop for an active, fun-filled summer. So, join the fun and soak up the savings. You'll find everything you need and more. Only at Kmart, the ultimate shopping destination in Guam, where savings, quality, and summer fun meet under one roof. Kmart, your 24-hour superstore.
From the group that brought you Joe Coy and Rob Schneider, Guam Comedy brings you the next big Phil-Am comedy sensation, J.R. de Guzman, live on Guam.
My family and I, when we first moved here, we lived in a storage unit. That would have been like the most awesome episode of Storage Wars.
One show only, Saturday, August 31st at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse.
Your friend, your cousin.
Get your tickets now at GuamComedy.com. J.R. de Guzman, live on Guam. Don't miss the fun.
I'm Simon Sanchez, class of 2026, and I play as an outside hitter. I'm really looking forward to playing against the other schools because I have a lot of friends in a lot of different other schools, so it's going to be super exciting and very competitive.
My name is Maddie Acta. I'm class of 2026 at St. Paul Christian School, and I'm a libero. Some things that I'm looking forward to this season is just more teamwork and more experience with my team so that we have good preparation for next season.
Hi, my name is Ari Borja. I'm from Tizan High School. I'm a senior and I'm a setter on our team. This season, I'm sure many people have heard that we're under different coaching staff now. So our head coach is Coach Kendra Bird and assistant coach Peter Uggan. And as someone who has played both under Coach Rod Palma and Coach Bird over the past few years, me and the girls have noticed the difference in coaching styles, and we know that the product of those coaching styles combined can be beneficial for our team this season.
Hi, my name is Erin Clemena. I'm from Simon Sanchez. I'm from the class of 26, and I'm a middle blocker.
What's preparation been for this upcoming season?
It's been really good. We've been working really hard, and we've been joining these tournaments, trying to prepare for this season. Yeah, it's been good.
Hi, I'm Maya Green, and I am class of 2026 from St. Paul, playing the right side. For the upcoming season, we were definitely conditioning a lot more than we were before. So everyone's more active, especially since some have actually been playing club. So we're more as a team than we were 2 years ago when we were freshmen. And we're more experienced together too.
Hi, my name is Kylie. I currently attend Tizan High School, and I'm an incoming senior for class of 2025. And I'm Tizan High School's varsity libero. I think what I can tell people to expect is more determination this year around. I believe that a strong team is built off of a strong foundation, and I can tell now that we're on the road to meeting that goal.
Do you remember your favorite McDonald's collectibles? Well, this is them now. Order a collector's meal at McDonald's and choose between 10-piece McNuggets or a Big Mac to get one of 6 collectible cups while you still can. Collectible cups are back, baby. And this time, they're covered in collectibles. Order a collector's meal at McDonald's and get a sausage McMuffin with egg and one of 6 cups while you still can.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Hey, I got the job. So I can go part-time. Yes!
Some days bring new opportunities. First Hawaiian Bank can help you say yes to making the most of them. Manage your accounts, earn cash back, and when you need advice, we're here for you.
We should really get him into an art program.
No matter where your journeys take you, you can bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
September 5th at the Nico is a tropical night with Tanel. This will be a night to remember. Trust me, she sings way better than I do, and that's why we want to encourage you to get your tickets. It's a meet and greet. Check out guamtime.net. Yeah, she does sing way better than me, like absolutely. And she is an absolute amazing person, and you will get FaceTime with her. You can talk to her, take selfies, get autographs. This is amazing, and you're going to get the intimate, unplugged VIP show. Make sure to check it out. It is going to be at the Nico. Autism Community Together is holding a golf tournament. The very first time they put this on, and it's down in God's country, so head down to the Onward Talafofo Golf Course, one of my favorite courses on island. Absolutely beautiful down there, and you can help out this really great, amazing nonprofit organization where we are helping families that are going through their journeys with autism and, as the title says, Autism Community Together, because that's what it's all about here on the island. There is going to be the 8th annual Rota Coconut Festival. It's going to be held on Friday the 6th of September and Saturday the 7th. So make sure to check it out. It's at the Chamorro Village Learning Center up there in Rota. I mean, if you're up on Anderson, you can probably see it like on a clear day. You know how that thing goes. That's what's happening on Newsfeeds.
It's time now for birthday wishes.
Here's your Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club shoutout submitted on KUAM.com.
Happy birthday to Mason Perez. Well, happy birthday, boy, and we love you. Say mommy, daddy, boom, and sissy. And Kirian, happy birthday to you. We love you so much, and we hope you enjoy your very special day.
Happy birthday to all of you celebrating out there today. That's your primetime show. Thanks for watching. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz. Have a safe evening and stay beautiful.
The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort, Guam.
The clock is ticking with just 75 days left until the November 5th general election, Super Tuesday. And each Wednesday, we'll be inviting your candidates running for public office onto the show to speak to you, the viewers, and the voters. Tonight, we've got 6 of your mayoral candidates joining us. Hafa day, everyone. Hafa day. We'll just go down the line here. Of course, we have Mayor Jesse Allig of PD, Mayor Luis Rivera of Tuman and Harmon there at the end, Mayor Robert Hoffman of Sinahanya, Mayor Rudy Paco of Mongmong Totu Maiti, Mayor June Blas of Barragata, and Mayor Anthony Chargoloff Jr. of Inalahan. Well, all 6 of our incumbents running unopposed, so your position's pretty much safe, despite that hiccup that we saw after the primary that nearly brought the shakeup to some of your races, right? But mayors, you each will get a minute now for your intros and as well as for your closings at the end of the show. And in the question rounds, you will each have 30 seconds to respond with timekeepers keeping us honest. So let's begin with each of you now taking a minute to tell your voters about yourselves. And we'll start with Mayor Paco.
Hafa day Mongmong Totu Maiti. It's an honor to be here and for you all and for my constituents to have the trust on me to be your mayor. Thank you.
Short and sweet. Mayor Allig.
Hafa day, Tauto Piti. My first 2 terms as your mayor have been very interesting with a lot of different kinds of things coming our way. We've traversed them very well. And the beginning of this primary election or the end of the primary election was a lot of craziness. And so I'm happy to be on the ballot. And of course, I'm asking for your vote. Thank you.
Hafa day, my dear people of Inalahan. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for giving me the first 4 years to serve you. It has been the greatest honor I have ever received. Every day I wake up each morning feeling rewarded because of the services that we provide. Again, as your mayor, I am asking, again, your continued support, but we also want to assure you that we're here to serve and not to be served. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Hoffman?
Thank you, Hafaday, and good evening. I want to thank you for trusting me for the last 20 years to be your vice mayor and then now your mayor. It's been an honor of my life to serve you. My team and I are excited every day to figure out new things we can provide for you and make your lives better, make Sinahanya a wonderful place to live, work, play, and do business in. So thank you.
Mayor Blas?
Our village of Barragata, I'm your mayor. Barragata mayor is June Blas. And I'd like to continue to serve our people and to the best we can, especially the vice mayor and I. I have served almost 24 years as your vice mayor as well. We want to continue to serve our people to the best we can for something for safe and for a beautiful Barragata. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Rivera?
Hafaday, residents of Tumuning, Tuman, and Harmon, and everyone here on the island of Guam. Thank you very much for the opportunity, for giving me this blessing of being your mayor. Again, I ask for your continued support. We can make things happen together. Thank you very much.
All right, candidates, thank you so much for your introductions and speaking to our voters. Of course, again, these are the candidates, the mayoral candidates that are running unopposed, but still on the ballot, no doubt, come November 5th. We've also got some issues to discuss. Let's get to that right after the break. This is The Hub.
The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam.
We start with her and her local business. We start with them, celebrating 30 years. We start with big.
Welcome to Dusatani. How may I assist you today?
Keep doing your best. Congratulations.
Small and growing businesses. We start with global connections and make them local. At GTA, we start with your business.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam.
Welcome back to The Hub, your election central, and where we will bring all your candidates looking to lead the island to speak with you, the people. Now to the issues. Candidates here, you each will get 30 seconds to respond, and once your time's up, let's give the others their time. So for this round, we'll start off with Mayor Alec of PT, and Mayor, to all the mayors, the same question as well. Crime, no doubt an ongoing problem. No matter how many officers we bring on the force, no matter how many we have sworn into the force, it's still an issue island-wide. And so neighborhood watch programs are a big issue when it comes to our villages, but what are some of your ideas you have to keep your village safe?
I think one of the things that we've started was the Neighborhood Watch program, and one of the things that we want to continue is that program. We want to strengthen the program in that the keeping everyone informed in the village, looking out for one another is probably the easiest and the quickest way to keep everyone safe at the moment, right? And so in the new term, in the coming term, I'm looking at making sure that we can again build up the program so that more of our residents are aware of the watch program and how to use it effectively.
Okay. Mayor Charles?
Yes, so my response to that is, aside from the Neighborhood Watch program, I would also try to reinvigorate a lot of the sports programs within our village. And lastly, the one thing I really want to try to get rolling out in our village is what we call Skill Sets Academy, and it is an opportunity like the Guam Trades Academy to train people within our village to be able to learn a skill set so they become highly employable. Ultimately, at the end, I think the root of all crime is number one, no opportunities and no jobs. So if we're able to create that, you kind of answer the call for that.
Okay. Mayor Hoffman?
Thank you. I think it's multifaceted. I don't think there's one silver bullet to kind of take care of that. I think for most people, programs of opportunity. The drugs are a big issue. It's affecting many families. It's a sickness. And so it's how to do that. And I think it's also doing programs and supporting programs that are out there in the agencies like behavioral health and all the other profits provide programs. So I think that's kind of the how we can do that as mayors as well, and have those meetings, have NAA meetings, have those AA meetings in our districts. I think those also big support. So social programs.
Thank you, Mayor Blas.
Yes, we do have our neighborhood program in Barrigada that started back in 2013 when enough was enough. And it's been going strong. So we do have a regular Barrigada Neighborhood Watch and the Barrigada Heights Neighborhood Watch. Our communities there, they watch out for each other. They're their brothers' keepers. Before you know it, it's already down in Hagatnya for all the crimes or any crimes that are committed in our community. And yes, I echo Mayor Hoffman and also Mayor Inalahan about having other programs that probably can help our people to better themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Rivera.
Hafaday, I just want to say thank you to all those that care and have joined the Neighborhood Watch program. So it's we continue to do outreach and look out for different programs that we're able to help these individuals that are committing the crime. We continue to look out for people to identify who these individuals are and how we can get help. Communication is very important. Again, you see something, please say something. Let us know what's happening. Thank you. Let's all work together.
Thank you, Mayor Paco.
We have to work as a community to be vigilant and look upon each other or watch upon each other's homes and not just depend on GPD or the Neighborhood Watch. Our community thinks that a Neighborhood Watch are police officers. Notify GPD first, then put it in the chat, then notify our Neighborhood Watch.
Okay. Thank you all for your responses. Got our safety precautions and our processes in place, no doubt. So let's get candidates to your next question. Illegal dumping. You guys snicker, you guys laugh, but it's the honest to God truth and a problem we face to this day. You can throw money at it. You can put incentives to try and clean up our streets and our private properties, but the issue is it's still a problem across the island. And so, Mayor Chargolov, what other solutions would you come up with for your voters in your village to keep our island cleaner?
Okay, so my response to that in terms of illegal dumping is I cannot admit that we do have that problem, and particularly because at least since I've came in, we've made it a very big directive out to the community that there's any dumping that needs to happen, whether it be white goods, tires, abandoned vehicles, whatever. I ask for them to please give our office a call, and we try to communicate that out there, and we try to coordinate that so that those end up in the proper place. I'd rather have a staging site rather than it across scattered throughout the roadway. Thank you.
Thank you. Other solutions?
I think one thing is that for most of the waste streams, there needs to be some place and somewhere that it gets collected. And so, for example, we're doing right now white goods, tires, but there's other things. People have other things, broken equipment, broken electronics. So right now, getting recyclers and shoring that section up so people can accept it. I've always been a huge advocate of having things with value. So if it has value, people can take it to these recyclers and get money in exchange for it. So it saves us the administrative time and having to go to those houses and pick it up. Mm-hmm. So if they say, hey, turn in one tire, you get X amount of money, I think people would very much clean up the island.
There you go. Mayor Blas.
Yes, and in reference to also with batteries, right? Because that's part of the, that they dump on the roadways. They should also get paid for that, and our residents should, get the monies from that. And so, in Barrigada, they will call our office and will take care of these junk vehicles or what have you, trash along the roadside. So, having our community come out and call us, we will take care of it as quickly as we can. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Rivera.
The illegal dumping is tremendous in our community with all the different areas, even in the public areas. We're seeing people continue to put trash out, even at our facilities, the ball fields, stuff like that. And it may go back to them not being able to pay for the service at their own homes, and so that's why they're dumping it in all these places. And so, again, I'd like to work with the administration and, the different departments and agencies that will help us with these illegal dump sites. And thank you to all the wonderful volunteers that have come out to help assist.
Thank you. Mayor Paco.
Our community just needs to take pride and to also give heftier fines to these illegal dumpers. Instead of a slap on the hand or a $50 fine, 200, enforce it. And I'm pretty sure once it starts coming out of their pocket, they will stop dumping.
Okay. Mayor Alec?
Well, it's multifaceted and there's different ways to solve this problem, I think. But one of the ways that as mayors we are able to give citations. And so I think that we should use that as part of our authority to correct the problem.
Okay. All good ideas and solutions. We can't wait. We look forward to seeing it in your next term. For now, thank you, candidates, for your answers. We've got more questions for this group of mayoral candidates when we return. This is The Hub.
The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam.
The Guam Contractors Association proudly presents the 2024 Samoan Joe Safety Conference and Industry Trade Fair and Expo. Join us on Thursday and Friday, August 22nd and 23rd at the Hyatt Regency Ballroom. Learn about safety training across all industries to ensure safe work environments. Discover the latest in construction safety, building technology, and innovation. Don't miss the Industry Trade Fair and Expo on Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, contact GC. See you there.
Want a real taste of New York? The classic New York style pizza offers a big, bold taste that's a Guam favorite. It's handmade with 16 inches of foldable crust, a sweet marinara sauce, and your favorite topping. And at 30% larger than our large, classic New York pizza is only $12.99 for carryout. Bring together your family and friends for a classic New York pizza party. Each pizza is just $12.99 for carryout. Classic New York style pizza, so close you can taste it. Only at your Island Pizza Hut.
The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam.
Welcome back to The Hub. We are speaking with 6 of your mayoral candidates seeking re-election and running unopposed, but still here to speak to you, the voters. Now to the issues, candidates. You each again will get 30 seconds to respond. And again, once your time is up, let's give it to the others for their time. And the first one for this question now is Mayor Hoffman. Mayor, stray animals. There's no escaping it. What are your solutions?
I think that's right. I think what we recently started in our partnership with the spay and neuter program has been hugely successful. I know we're in the thousands that have been spayed and neutered. I know there's still more to be done, but I think that's the step in the right direction. I think enforcement is the other half of this, where people have animals for specific reasons, whether it be for security, for trash disposal, for food disposal, for so many reasons, or the breeders. I think we have to really work with them to get a license and get the correct policies in place.
Okay. Mayor Blas?
Stray animals, it's always been a common problem throughout the island, and Barragata is one. And just yesterday, we caught another dog. I mean, we have kids walking to and from schools, and we need to somehow get the owners to please tie their dogs, because there is a leash law, and we need to follow that so that our kids can be safe going through and from school and or their bus shelters. So I feel that we should need to penalize or get them to, pay a fine, or somehow, with these dogs, that once they catch them, they won't release them anymore. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Rivera.
Stray animals is a big problem for us, not only in the community, the villages, the residence areas, but even outside of commercial restaurants and businesses. And so, again, it's going back to working with the agencies and pet owners. I mean, we continue to plea out, and if a resident is able to call on the dog to help us capture it, we'd like to do that. We at the mayor's office offer traps available to capture these stray animals. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Paco.
By law, we are only entitled to have 4 dogs. There is a leash law, and the owners of the pets should be responsible owners.
Mayor Alex?
I'll be the citation police because I'll say citations too. Again, but we can issue the citations. Education, I think, is a big component. A good education component of pet health, pet care for all the residents, because just to face it, everyone wants to feed a stray animal at the door. So a good education campaign, I think, would help.
Okay.
We don't really have a big stray dog problem. We have a big feral pig problem, and I think because of the feral pig going all over the place, I think they scared a lot of the stray dogs out of there. But nonetheless, with that said, we still do actively engage with Department of Agriculture with the dog and the spay and neuter program. So we're capitalizing on that as well. So again, that's what's going on in our village.
The Guard Babui Patrol down in Lahana. I see them all the way up north too. All right, Mayors, thank you so much for your responses to that question. The next one, candidates for this question, we'll begin with Mayor Blas. Let's see, for this question, education. You spoke a little bit about it, about the importance of our children right now that the Guam Department of Education's faced with its own criticism in just trying to get the kids back to classes. What solutions do you propose to ensure that our kids, even after they leave the classroom, can continue to get proper education at the village level?
Well, in our village level, maybe we can also continue to have other programs in our community, which we are having an opening pretty soon on our learning center. Bring it down to the village level. And because some of our kids right now, especially PC Lohan is not even opening, they're actually going to be sharing with Carbo on certain days. And I feel education is very important to everyone actually. And so having a solution, maybe bring it down to the village level, and we can also teach from there. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Rivera?
I would like to work with everyone in regards to this, our after-school programs that we offer together with GDOE, a lot of the certified teachers that are willing to help us with this program, to give something for the kids to do even after school. So, again, working together, we come together to make things happen.
Thank you. Mayor Paco, over to you. Education.
Education. MTM does have a after-school program. What we normally do is we pick up the kids from JQ San Miguel, bring them to the community center, make them work on their homework. After they're done with their homework, it's playtime.
Okay. Mayor Ali?
I think on our part, our community can benefit from an after-school program in that we provide homework mentoring, homework assistance and mentoring. I think that we saw that in my first term as it being successful. And my second term, of course, COVID was a big deal, and so we didn't have a lot of that. But moving forward, I think that is going to be a big part of what our community will see.
Okay. Mayor Charlo?
Yeah, so our office has big dreams and aspirations to run a Skill Sets Academy. The only thing that's holding us back right now is we got our office being renovated. And once that's done, we're going to deploy the Skill Sets Academy. And what it's supposed to do is allow 8th graders, 12th graders the opportunity to learn a skill set, whether it be air conditioning, plumbing, electrical. The idea is to allow for these kids, to give them a fighting chance at surviving life right upon graduation of high school.
Okay. Mayor Hoffman?
Thank you. We're one of the largest community centers on the island. We actually have a great program that we partner up with the Bureau of Child Care Services. We're recipients of a Child Care Development Fund grant, and so we have the most successful summer day camp, Christmas camp, and spring camp. We run after-school programs for reading and math, so we were able to curb learning loss. We were able to stabilize that for all the schools, so it's a great program, and that's how we're doing it to meet the needs of the children for their education.
All right, candidates, thank you again for your responses to those questions. And we've got one more round to close off this episode of The Hub. Keep it here.
The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam.
Something is calling, and I can't help it. That's not the wrong one. There ain't no song. Watch me as I go. This is my mood when I make a move.
The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam.
Welcome back to the Hub. We want to thank our 6 mayoral candidates for joining us on this episode. Man, what a great one, guys. It's always a fun time with you. A lot of them are asking, what's this going to be like? I promised it was going to be like a Mayor's Council of Guam meeting. So for all the newcomers, what to expect. Now, of course, is your time to shine. Each of you get 1 minute to speak to the voters. Get them to come out and exercise their right and decide. So to close off the show, you get 1 minute again. We'll start off with Mayor Rivera. 60 seconds, and that's your camera.
Half a day, everyone. I'm Mayor Luis Cruz Rivera, and I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you. And again, I am asking for your continued support and to please come out and vote this upcoming election. Vote for me. I'm very blessed not to have anyone opposing me, and so again, I'd like to work with you to continue all the wonderful projects and programs we have going on to help make our community shine. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Mayor Paco.
Half a day, MTM. It's an honor to stand forward in front of you all as your mayor of Mongmong Totu Maiti. I will continue to try my best to improve our community as well as to keep our community safe. And I'm asking for your support in this coming election. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Alec.
When I first ran in 2016, I promised to build a culture of life in the village of PT, and we've been very successful. My first 2 terms, you were part of that success. You came out to our programs, our events, and everything that we've done in our community, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more this new term. And so I thank you for your support. I thank you for the love that you share with me and the love that you give to all of us in PD. So please, on November 5th, please come out to vote. Vote Jesse Alec. Si Dios Masi.
Okay, Mayor Chargoff.
Half a day. In 2020, I came out and I asked the village of Inalahan to please give me that support. And my slogan then was Together We Can. And the last 4 years, we've done so much in very short time. The next 4, this upcoming election, my campaign slogan now is Together We Continue. I am humbly asking for your continued support. And although I'm going unopposed, it is still very important that we all come out and vote. I hope that everyone in the village of Inalan can exercise that right and encourage all their friends, family, and neighbors to please come out and participate. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Hoffman.
Hafidi, I want to just thank the people of Sanhanya for really their trust and support over these many years. I think we work well together, and my team and I, we work hard just to make a difference. And every day is a new day for us. It's a challenge, but we're always up to that challenge. So we have great projects. The best is yet to come for us. And I want to really also thank the leadership, the administration, the legislature. Support your mayors, because at the end of the day, everybody comes home to a community they love. And so by supporting us and giving us the right resources, we can make those communities thrive. So thank you.
Thank you. And last but not least, Mayor Blas, and we have an extra special treat. You brought in your vice.
That's correct. To our people of Barrigada, when we first ran, the Vice Mayor and I, we have vowed to continue to do our work, to work together as a team. And that is our slogan, is one team, one community. We continue to partner with our communities to also to make it better. We have a lot of ongoing projects. Our gymnasium is almost done. Our recreation and all is ongoing, as well as our beautiful children's park. We will ask for you to continue to support us in our endeavor in this upcoming election. We thank you for your support. Si Dios Mas.
Thanks. Did you want your vice mayor to say a little something? You brought him in here?
Thank you.
I thank you, people of Barrigada, for believing in Mayor June and I. We ask you for your continued support to work for you guys as one team, one community. So thank you very much for believing in Mayor June and I.
Nice job. Thank you so much, candidates, for coming in here today and for your time, of course. Remember, we want to remind everyone we've got more of the mayoral candidates and the senatorial candidates, and yes, the candidates for Guam delegates set to answer some questions for you as well ahead of the general election, which is when?
November 5th.
There you go. They know, and now you know too. We'll have more on the Hub in the weeks ahead. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.